I've found a nice little location to sit down and record this video. Technically, I still gotta eat lunch. I have class in like 15 minutes, but I think this is going to be much more important, this video I'm about to make. So, I've been off socials for the most part for, I wanna say, maybe like 2-3 months now. I have not used Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, still use YouTube. I've been using like Reddit in its place, which is not exactly an improvement, but it's less of a distraction, right? It's less algorithmic based, which is what I wanted to get into. I've noticed that in this country right now, we are living through the collapse of an empire, the American empire, right? That's undeniable. Since 2016, we've seen numerous threats to democracy that have eroded our trust in our government to the point where we can't even really have a civil conversation with one another, you know, because everything has to be conspiracy theory, or everything has to be AI, or yeah, we can't trust anyone anymore. This all goes back to, of course, maybe you could trace it back to Vietnam, Pentagon Papers, Chelsea Manning, Julian Assange. We've had numerous people who have only showed us that our government can't be trusted. We shouldn't be so quick to trust them, and they are very much willing to hide information from the public to maintain the status quo and uphold the interests of corporate lobbyists, specifically right now, big tech, right? So we are kind of witnessing this kind of controlling effect, which everyone is susceptible to, right? Because everyone's on some type of social media, whether you want to admit it or not. We're all kind of addicted to the online space now. So I think that what we need to first do is recognize our addictions, our biases, kind of, and we need to go back to critically interacting with the media we consume, right? Because with AI, again, it's like you can't really trust everything. You have to take everything with a grain of salt, and we need to be able to look at not just statements made by people, but even videos, images, as not just the truth. But we need to understand that every picture, everything written, every piece of media that we consume has some sort of agenda that is trying to be pushed through it, right? And we need to be able to wake up to that. This new form of colonialism that we're experiencing is basically just turning us all against each other, right? Divide and conquer. So there's the internet is a breeding ground for conspiracy theories, right? And I think conspiracy and distrust is a big part of all of this. This is what I've observed from my time being off of social media, trying to read more and everything, but yeah, so we don't really critically interact with pictures. We just assume it's the truth, right? But you know, even the photographer taking that picture had a kind of narrative that he wanted to push, right? So we need to be aware of that. I think a lot of the people in this country are not very media literate. They're not very savvy with how the internet works, and it's hard for them to pick up on signs that maybe for us Gen Z, chronically online people, it's much easier to figure out when something's been fabricated or is, clearly trying to just like push a narrative, right? But yeah, I mean, Gen Z, that's because we grew up in the digital age, right? But boomers, older people, they never had any of this, and they don't really know how to identify the signs. So, you know, that's why we have so many people falling into QAnon, a lot of these kind of fringe conspiracy theories, and this is present on the left and the right. But I think, yeah, this whole social media thing and the internet and the way that the truth can be so easily manipulated in this day and age is at the root of a lot of our problems in society, basically. And I think the first step to kind of solving this is just talking to people around you, right? Like talking to people you've never met. Like maybe I'll go talk to some people around campus in a bit, right? But getting new perspectives, real perspectives from real people, not just like a Twitter thread, right? Because I mean the bots are taking over that platform now, right? So we need to have more real conversations with real people, talk to the people in our community, get involved in more grassroots organizations. I personally have been involved in lots of clubs recently at my school. I'm not as active because I'm trying to focus on myself now. I have a lot of difficulty with prioritizing myself, but I've been involved in sociology club, anti-war, environmental, and I hope to join more communities because I just want to meet people face to face and learn their experience, learn their perspective, and yeah, I don't know. We need to talk to each other and we need to stop dehumanizing each other, right? I think dehumanization in the media and throughout history has been used in the media. It's very easy to dehumanize people through propaganda, art. And in this day, I don't know, I think we are all being manipulated to fight each other, basically, because that's what the ruling class wants, right? We stay focused on the scapegoats that they've been creating, whether that be migrants, which we've been seeing a rhetoric pushed in the media, all mainstream media for the last few weeks. People are looking for scapegoats. Yeah, people are just, on the right, you have the great replacement theory. Again, going back, a scapegoat. People are looking for an easy solution or an easy person to blame for everything that's going on right now. But the truth is that's not it. There's no one thing to blame. It's this system that we've created, that our ruling class has created, truthfully, of dividing and conquering even the people of America, right? Because a lot of right-wing people, influencers, Joe Rogan and stuff, we've seen them make talking points that are almost something that someone on the left would make, right? I think the left and the right are coming to a lot of the same realizations about the neoliberal global agenda, which is being reinforced through Hollywood. I think a lot of us are realizing that. A lot of people are realizing that. And to the right, it's easy to blame minorities and gay people or whatever. And to the left, it's easy to blame corrupt people. But absolute power corrupts absolutely. And we need to realize that the people who are in power right now lack humanity because they never experienced it in the first place. They were born into money and wealth, and it's going to be very difficult. But we have to empathize and humanize our enemies as well. It's been something difficult for me to do as well, being caught up in my own patterns of thinking. But we need to recognize that we're all human and we're all susceptible to falling for these grand narratives. And it's not easy to change someone's mind, but we need to approach this situation from a point of empathy. This video is getting a little long, so I think I'm gonna cut it here. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be doing more videos like this. Hopefully it won't be just a rant like this one. Hopefully I'll be making more sense. But I really do appreciate all you guys for watching. I encourage you guys to just maybe try and set a screen time limit on socials or whatever. I'm still not completely off of it. I have to have Discord to stay in touch with clubs, and I'm managing sociology Instagram account, so I can't completely detach myself. I have responsibilities and people to keep in touch with. But I would recommend, if you can do that, it's the best thing you can do. All we can do right now is focus on ourselves, try to educate ourselves and improve ourselves, and not let these companies, whether that be Facebook, TikTok, whatever, all these social media companies, they are all fighting over our critical thinking, and they just want us to consume, and they want us to come to conclusions that they have created for us. They don't want us to come to our own conclusions. So yeah, peace out, guys. Hey guys, this is really random, but I've been wanting to do an update vlog on my digital detox. I figured this is a cool place to do it. Nice views and everything right now. But yeah, I have, oh, well, transition.